If you're new to investing and feel overwhelmed, you're not alone. Most people avoid investing for years because it seems complicated, risky, or something you need a lot of money and knowledge to start. But the truth is actually much simpler than most people realize. Investing is not about predicting markets or being an expert. It's about understanding a few basic principles and applying them consistently over time. In this video, I'm going to break everything down step by step so you can understand exactly how to start investing from scratch, even if you've never done anything financial before. No confusing jargon, no pressure, just a clear beginner roadmap. At its core, investing simply means putting your money into something that has the potential to grow over time. That could be stocks, ETFs, real estate, or other types of assets depending on your goals and risk level. The key idea most beginners miss is that investing is not a quick way to make money. It is a long-term wealth-building process. When you invest, you are essentially allowing your money to work for you instead of sitting idle in a savings account losing value over time due to inflation. The real power of investing comes from time. The longer your money stays invested, the more opportunity it has to grow through compounding, which means your returns also start earning returns. This is why starting early, even with small amounts, is often more powerful than starting later with large amounts. Before you start investing, it is usually recommended to have a basic emergency fund in place. This is money that is completely separate from your investments and is only used for unexpected situations such as job loss, medical expenses, or urgent repairs. The reason this matters is because investing always comes with some level of market fluctuation, and if you don't have a safety net, you may end up withdrawing your investments at the worst possible time. The goal is not perfection. It's stability and peace of mind so you can invest without emotional stress. When beginners first enter investing, they often feel pressure to pick individual stocks like Apple, Tesla, or Amazon. But the reality is, picking winning stocks consistently is extremely difficult even for professionals. That's why many beginners start with something simpler and more diversified, like ETFs. An ETF is essentially a collection of many different stocks grouped together into one investment. So instead of betting on one company's success, you are spreading your money across many companies at once. This reduces risk significantly and makes investing much more stable and beginner-friendly. For most people starting out, this is one of the easiest and safest entry points into investing. One of the biggest misconceptions about investing is that you need a lot of money to begin. In reality, many platforms today allow you to start with very small amounts. Investing is a long-term process, and consistency is what creates growth, not large one-time deposits. Over time, small contributions can compound into significant amounts if they are maintained consistently. One of the most effective strategies for beginners is automation. This means setting up your investing so that money is automatically transferred from your bank account into your investment account on a regular schedule. The reason this is powerful is because it removes emotion and decision fatigue from the process. You are no longer relying on motivation, memory, or timing. The system handles it for you automatically. This helps you stay consistent, even when the market is uncertain or when you are busy or distracted. Automation is one of the simplest ways to build discipline without relying on willpower. Many beginners believe investing is about buying at the lowest price and selling at the highest price. While that sounds ideal, in practice it is extremely difficult to do consistently. Even experienced investors and professionals often fail to accurately predict short-term market movements. Markets are influenced by countless unpredictable factors, which makes timing nearly impossible. Investing is never a straight upward path. There will always be periods where the market goes up, down, or moves unpredictably. This is completely normal and part of how financial markets function. The problem is that many beginners react emotionally when they see their investments drop in value. They panic, sell too early, or stop investing altogether. But experienced investors understand that short-term volatility is temporary, while long-term growth is built over years and decades. The key is to stay consistent and not let temporary movements influence long-term decisions. Investing is not something you do for quick results. It is a long-term process that works best over years or even decades. Time is one of the most powerful tools in wealth building, and most beginners underestimate it completely.